Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Michael. In this video, I'm going to talk about why most HVAC marketing fails and how to fix it. So, here's a quick fact. Most HVAC companies are wasting their money on ads and SEO because they're not doing the simple stuff right. Their phone is ringing, but no one's answering. Forms get submitted, but no one's calling them back. Leads go cold, and no one ever chases them. There's no follow-up in place. So, when you have problems like this, you're just wasting your marketing dollars. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the simple fix that you need to put in place to make sure all these leads actually turn into real paying jobs. So this video is going to outline how current HVAC owners are marketing their business, why HVAC owners shouldn't invest in marketing yet, what HVAC owners need before they actually start investing in marketing, why HVAC owners need this thing before marketing, and I'm going to give you some action steps so you can implement this in your own business. And really quickly, before we dive in, just so you know where I'm coming from, I work only with HVAC companies, not roofing, not solar, not concrete, literally just HVAC. That's it. So everything that I'm about to show you in this video is the exact kind of system that the top HVAC owners are using to get off the tools and actually own the business and not be stuck in it. And if you want the full document from this video, plus scripts, ad templates, yard sign design, social posts, all this good stuff, you can feel free to hop into the free Facebook group down below. There's a link. And if you'd rather just chat with me one-on-one, there's a link for that too. Anyway, let's get into it. First, let's talk about how current HVAC owners are marketing their business. And I think the first one, referrals, everyone knows how this part works. Most HVAC owners are always doing this form of marketing, and it's not even intentional. So a lot of people start with word of mouth, which means they've built up a good reputation, they do good work, and their happy customers refer them to friends, family, and all these other people, which is great when it works. But the downside of all this is that it's completely unpredictable, as all of you might have experienced, because you're depending on other people to grow your business for you. And as we all know, it's not consistent, it's not scalable, because one slow month of referrals and suddenly your phone goes quiet. I think everyone has sort of had this experience, which kind of leads other people to start jumping into things like Facebook ads, and Google Guaranteed. So really quickly, there's people dabbling in Facebook ads. So maybe you have like a social media post and you boost it when things get slow. You try to run an offer to get more calls. And you know what? Sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And the problem with this is ads can be expensive and unpredictable when you don't have the systems in place. So you can spend $1,500 and you can get a few jobs, but you can also spend $1,500 and get nothing. And once you stop paying for ads, the leads stop coming in. So there's no long-term gain if you don't have a system behind ads to make each lead count. Now, a little bit about Google Ads and Google Guaranteed. So some HTML owners go down this route, which means you're going to be showing up at the top of the search results. But then again, you're just renting that spot. So the moment that your budget runs out or you pause your campaign, your visibility just disappears. And because clicks on Google can cost anywhere from $15 to $200 in the HVAC space specifically, if you have one slow week of conversions, you're suddenly out of hundreds or thousands of dollars without a real return. Lastly, there's SEO, and some HVAC owners are actually paying agencies every month to get them ranked high on Google, and it definitely works. It's a long game, but it's not a quick win. So many companies actually have no idea if it's even doing anything, which causes a lot of skepticism. Maybe even their ranks are climbing, but if their phone's not ringing or if no one's following up with people who do call, then it's just completely wasted potential. Now, I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't invest in marketing just yet. So before you even think about investing another dollar into marketing, you need to just pause and take a look at your customer journey from start to finish. So don't look at your ads, don't look at your clicks, don't look at anything else, but what actually happens after a customer reaches out. So when a lead clicks on your ad or they find you on Google, where do they go? Do they call your business? Do they fill out a form on your website? And if they call, is someone answering every single time, or does it go to voicemail? And if they fill out a form, how long does it take for someone to reach out to that person that filled out a form? And this is all super important, but one of the really big ones is what happens if they don't answer on the first try? So is there anyone following up with them an hour later, maybe the next morning, 3 days from now? So in most HVAC businesses, there's no follow-up whatsoever. There's no consistency, and this is exactly where money starts slipping through the cracks. Most HVAC owners think they have a lead quality problem, which can be true sometimes, but the truth is that they often have a conversion problem. So they're paying for all this traffic with ads, SEO, and all this sort of stuff, and they're getting the clicks, they're getting phones ringing, but for some reason, they're just not converting these leads into booked jobs, which is the most important thing. So leads are getting missed, calls are going unanswered, someone forgets to call back, or even worse, maybe your follow-up is so slow that the customer goes with another company who responded first. And even let's say you do get the customer booked. How many of them are being asked for reviews or referrals after the job is done? How many of them are sent a follow-up message like a few weeks later asking for referrals? Like, you'd be surprised. Like, most companies have no system in place for this. So they're starting from scratch with every single lead and every single customer. So nothing is compounding over time. So what ends up happening is HVAC owners think they need more marketing, more ads, more traffic, more leads, but in reality, they're just pouring water into a leaky bucket. So without fixing what happens after the lead comes in, they're constantly paying to replace the ones that slip through. And I'm going to say this one more time. Without fixing what happens after the lead comes in, you're constantly paying to replace the ones that slip through. And over time, this is really bad because it becomes expensive, inefficient, and frustrating. So you're working harder, you're working longer hours, you're spending more, and you're not seeing the results that you should. And that's why it's super, super important to fix the internal systems before scaling the front end. So you do not need more leads, I promise you. You just need a system that makes every single lead count. And now I'm going to actually talk about what this system is that HVAC owners need before they start investing into marketing. So before you throw any money into ads or SEO, you need something that's way more important, and it's called a conversion system. This is going to act as the backbone of your business. This is going to be exactly what turns those leads from traffic into real revenue. This is going to make sure that every call, every form submission, and every customer interaction actually leads to book jobs, 5-star reviews, and even more word of mouth referrals. So let's break it down. First, one of the most important things is the speed to lead automations. These are instant responses, text and email follow-ups that go out to the customer or out to the lead the moment that someone fills out a form on your website. So a lead comes in, system instantly texts and emails them. Why? Because if you're not the first company to respond to them, you're actually most likely not going to get the job. Studies show that 78% if customers choose the first company that responds, and that's not a typo. People go with whoever replies first. And then there's missed call follow-up. So most HVAC companies lose money because they didn't answer the phone on the first time. It could have been after hours during the job, maybe like you're in the attic or something, or maybe while you're driving. So with the right system, you can automatically text missed caller and say, sorry we missed you. When's a good time to call you back? And this is going to keep the conversation flowing, and it's going to save you leads that you otherwise would have lost. And quick story with this one, actually, I used to cold call HVAC companies, and I promise you, I went through 15 companies on a list. Not a single one picked up. So imagine if I was like a real customer. It's just insane to me that not one of those 15 companies picked up the phone. It's like, do you guys hate money or something? It's just, I don't understand how 15 companies can let that go through the cracks. So the missed call follow-up is something that's super important. Like, had I just gotten a text like, hey, sorry, I'm in an attic right now. Text me anything you need and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done. Simple stuff like that. It keeps the customer or the lead engaged and you're still top of mind. Another important thing to realize is that not every lead is going to book on day one. So this is why you need something called ongoing nurturing. So maybe someone called about a quote, but they're still on the fence. They're still thinking about it. So what happens with most companies, they just forget about this lead completely. They just throw them in the top and in the trash and just whatever. They don't care. So when you have a good system in place, it'll check in a few days later with a text or an email, something like, hey, just following up. Do you have any questions about the quote? It's simple and it works. And it keeps you on top of mind and it pulls that lead in when they otherwise would have gone cold. Now let's talk about review generation. So I want you to ask yourself honestly. So after you finish a job and the customer's happy, are you consistently asking them for Google reviews? Most people actually are not doing this. And you don't even need to ask them yourself because with the right setup, every completed job triggers a friendly follow-up text thanking them for allowing you to work on their system, and then it asks them for a review on Google. It takes 10 seconds for them, but these reviews build up trust and help you rank higher on Google. So the reason why this is super important is because you get more reviews, you're building trust online, you're going to rank higher on Google because you're getting more reviews. When you rank higher on Google, you get more jobs. So it's just an infinite cycle, right? Lastly, you need a system to ask for referrals. Happy customers are your best marketing tool, but you have to ask. A simple follow-up like, if you know anyone who needs HVAC help, we'd love to take care of them, can turn one job into 2 or 3. And if you've already done a great job and you followed up properly, people are going to be more than happy to recommend you. And the way you beef this referral system up is you add in referral incentives such as cash incentives or prizes. And this is going to make people literally want to get you referrals. So the whole point of this entire conversion system is to maximize the value of every single lead that comes in. So if you're getting 5 leads a week, but you're closing 4 of them, if you're asking for reviews and you're getting referrals from 2 of them, you're miles ahead from someone getting 30 leads a week, but they're only closing 5 with no follow-up in place. So this is exactly what sets apart HVAC companies that scale profitably from those that just chase leads and then wonder why it's not working, wondering why they can't scale their company. Now I'm going to talk about why HVAC owners need this conversion system before they invest in marketing. So this system is not just like a nice to have. It's not something like, oh, it'd be cool. This is what makes your marketing actually work. So without it, you're literally just throwing money at ads and SEO, hoping that something sticks. And some of you have experienced this feeling. But when you have a system like this in place, you're finally in a position to scale profitably because every lead that you pay for gets handled the right way every single time. So think about it like this. Marketing gets you attention. Conversion system turns that attention into money. So without it, the whole thing breaks down. As I said earlier, you might get more calls, you might get form submissions, more traffic. But if no one's following up or if the customer never hears from you again after the job, you're just leaving the easy money on the table. But when you do have this system in place, something changes. Like suddenly, out of nowhere, every lead is getting followed up with immediately. No more missed calls or slipping away. No more, I'll get back to them later. And then you never follow up with them. You're responding fast, you're booking jobs quickly, and you're creating a smooth customer experience from the first click to the final invoice. And it doesn't just stop there because your customers are leaving reviews, they're sending you referrals, you're building trust online, and you're compounding your visibility. And this is all happening without spending any more money on ads. This is when marketing becomes an investment, not an expense, because now you're not just paying for leads, you're paying to feed this system that's going to consistently turn these leads into cash, reviews, and more jobs. This is how you grow without burning out. So you don't need to double your ad budget, you just need to double your conversion rate. And once the system is running smoothly, that's when it makes sense to scale your marketing because now every dollar you spend is backed by a process that actually brings in results. So now let me run you through a scenario here. So a really high level overview, this is what the conversion system looks like. So at the top here, we have all the traffic sources. So SEO, Google Business Profile referrals, ads, whatever. And all we have down here is just really simple overview of how the conversion system works. So let's say we have 50 people coming in through all these traffic sources, and all they're going to do is going to request an in-home appointment. Now the 250% here, let's say we close 50% of these leads and then we lose 50% of these leads. So 25 of these jobs are getting closed, 25 are then getting thrown into the trash. So where the conversion system comes into play is maybe you didn't close a job because they didn't actually follow up to any of your texts. They're not answering your texts. Maybe you actually scheduled the in-home appointment, but they didn't close. They ghosted your free estimate or whatever. So what this conversion system does is kind of send SMS and email follow-ups to all of them, even if they didn't schedule, if they're ghosting your free estimate, it's just going to consistently follow up them. Let's say this conversion system is able to recover 40% of these lost leads. So 40% of 25 is 10, which means this is going to give you an additional 10 jobs. So instead of 25 jobs, you're closing 35 jobs. Now, I'm going to show you really quickly what this means revenue-wise. In terms of closing the actual jobs, let's say 20% of these 25 jobs, you're going to turn into replacements, and 80% of them you're going to turn into service calls. This means you're going to get 5 replacements at 5,000 on average and 20 service calls at 500 on average. So without any system in place, you're going to have $35,000 in revenue. But as we said earlier, if we're recovering 40% of these lost leads, it's going to give you an additional 10 jobs. So now instead of having 25 jobs at the beginning, we're having 35 jobs. So 20% of 35 jobs is going to be 7 replacements, and 80% of 35 jobs is going to be 28 service calls. Now this adds up to 49,000. So you can see really quickly here, just by having this system in place, you're adding $14,000 in revenue without lifting a single finger. Now, let's say your company closes more than 20% on installs. Let's say they close 40%. So 40% of 35 jobs is going to be 14 replacements, and 60% of 35 jobs is going to be 21 service calls. Now you can see here from the beginning, this adds up to $80,500. So remember, here's where you started, 25 jobs, no follow-ups, no conversion system in place. You're collecting $35,000 cash. If you close more on your replacements and you're following up and you're recovering lost leads, you just saw here we added $45,500 in cash. Now you can start to see how this process scales. So now you know, before you crank up your marketing, you need a system that makes the most out of every single lead. So here's what to do next exactly so you can implement a system like this yourself. So first and foremost, you need to start by walking through what actually happens when someone reaches your company. So call your own number after hours, fill out your own form on your website. Think about how long it takes for someone to respond, who's in charge of following up, and be honest about the stuff, about where leads are falling through the cracks. Because once you start to figure out where leads are falling through, you just make necessary adjustments. Next, we're going to need a speed to lead system. So as I mentioned before, leads go cold fast. So you're going to want to set up automations that text and email every new lead within seconds, whether they call or they fill out a form. If they don't answer, make sure there's a second and third follow-up already planned. Third, we're going to want to build out these missed call follow-ups. So even if you're missing 2 to 3 calls a week, you're just losing money. So you want to set up a system that texts these missed callers instantly, letting them know that you'll get back to them whenever you have a chance, and you're going to give them the option to reply or rebook. Fourth, we're going to create a follow-up sequence for cold leads. So as I mentioned before, not everyone is ready to book the first time that they reach out. So you want to set up a simple sequence of messages that follows up over the next 7 to 14 days. And you'll be surprised how many leads are like, oh, thanks for texting me. I totally forgot about this, blah, blah, blah. And you'll be surprised how many of them actually come back. And then finally, or not finally, but you want to automate your review and referral requests. So every single happy customer, you should be asking them for reviews, and every single happy customer is going to be a potential referral source. So you can just set up a system automatically. Job is complete. It's going to ask them for reviews and it's going to ask them for referral. It's that simple. It's all done automatically. Finally, you're going to want to track every single thing. So don't even think about relying on your memory or your gut. Use a CRM or a lead tracker and see how many leads are coming in, how many are booked, and how many of them turn into reviews, and how many of them get turned into referrals. When you track all this stuff, you're going to be able to see exactly where you're lacking, where you're losing customers in the process. And this is going to be what helps you improve these metrics. So anyway, if you want a full breakdown from this video, plus templates, scripts, automations, and other tools that we give our clients, they're all inside the free Facebook group. There's a link for that below. And if you're more of like a one-on-one type of person and you want to actually chat and want me to help you build this out for your business, there's a link for that too, where you can book a call.